Well, it's time for another 19.5 mile an hour adventure brought to you by Garage Door Productions. All there. Hi everybody. Today we're going to head north to the village's Bridgeport Recreation Center, and I'm going to attend a Science and Technology Club presentation of the history of the transistor. Of course, it's interesting. I was around when the transistor was evolving. Well, let's see what we got for a nice sunny day today. Oh yeah. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to pass by the western edge of Lake Sumter. We're going to maybe see Black Lake, the Miona Preserve, and probably Lake Miona too, before we get to the Bridgeport Recreation Center. Well, let's head out and see what adventure awaits us. Coming up on one of the very few traffic lights in the core area of the villages. And most of the intersections, at least on the little bit more major streets, are traffic circles, roundabouts. And they're quite an interesting experience to go through the roundabout. I guess the first deal to remember is that even though there are two lanes in a roundabout, if you're waiting to get into the roundabout and a car is in either of those two lanes, they own the roundabout. All right, well, we made a successful left turn past the village of Poinciana. Poinciana, that's where our real estate agent and Mel Burridge lives. I think I did a great job finding a great house for us. Up on our left, Cane Gardens and Hibiscus Rec Center, Sunset Ridge on the right, but Cane Gardens Country Club is on the left. That was the very first country club we ate at a few months ago when we moved here. Fantastic scenery, fantastic interior, great service, great food. You know, just couldn't ask for anything more. Well, now we're coming up on Lake Miona Rec Center, and as usual we're coming up into an area with a traffic circle with a gate, and so we don't go in traffic circles. They're not really meant for carts, so we're going to wait here for traffic to clear. Gates going down, and we're back on the cart path. There's an Ambassador golf cart. Teresa pointed out to me a few days ago, the ambassadors are guys that just cruise around the golf courses, just making sure everybody's okay, you know, bringing water, checking to see if you need any help, see how things are going. So it's nice to see the ambassadors just sort of cruising around and enjoying life and helping out everybody. Uh-oh, what's going up here? Another ditch. Oh man. Oh yes, we know what this is all about. The tunnels. We have to get to the other side of Buena Vista, so we go through a tunnel to get there. And there's no decision whether to go left, right, or straight, because left is the only way. Climbing back out of the ditch, out of the tunnel, cruising along. A little traffic congestion going on there. It's a nice little golf course over to the right. Lake Miona Rec Center on our left. And a couple of miles of beautiful cart paths paralleling Buena Vista North. Yeah, this is one of the little many pretty trails going on here. Little curvy cart paths. Plenty of room, golf courses, a little preserve area on to the left. Yeah, very nice. If you're going to be cruising along at 19.5 miles an hour, this is the place to do it. As opposed to, like, you know, a freeway, which wouldn't work out too well. Yeah, Buena Vista is just a beautiful, beautiful area. Buena Vista, good view, and that it is. So in order to keep going straight on Buena Vista, we actually have to get to the other side of Stillwater Trail. And when you go to the other side of something, you have to naturally go under a tunnel. Hello, tunnel. Hey, this is a busy tunnel. Hey, there's carts everywhere. Hey, look, one of them has golf clubs. Nice custom cart coming up on our right. And away we go. That's a traffic jelly as opposed to a traffic jam. Yeah, jelly sort of goes with the flow and molds, whereas jam's sort of stuck. So we don't have traffic jams here, we have traffic jellies here. Now we're getting close to Lake Sumter Landing. We're not going to go into Lake Sumter Landing today, but if we took a right here, that would take us right down to the square of Lake Sumter Landing. But instead, if we actually have a break in the traffic, and we do, we'll go right across the street. Yeah, a lot of carts out today. Yesterday it rained most of the day, so some people, not me, but some people stay indoors. But when the rain goes away, life is good again. So we're out cruising, still headed north on Buena Vista. Well, we just pulled off the trail on the way up to Bridgeport, and we passed the westernmost edge of Lake Sumter in Lake Sumter Landing. It's way off in the distance. You can see the lighthouse. Whole bunch more water coming up from the ground here. That's cool. But yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful setting. It's another golf course way off to the right. More developments. I'm going to move away because the sprinklers are chasing me. Hey, there goes a trolley. What a great way to see the villages by the trolley. But yeah, this is about as far west as Lake Sumter goes, and that's just a beautiful, beautiful place. Lake Sumter Landing Square is among the most beautiful. Of course, they're all great. But hey, what is all the traffic? These golf carts, people going places. But definitely a beautiful place to be. Hey, we actually live here. Isn't that cool? Yep, the cart paths are known as multimodal trails, which means you can ride a bike on it, you can take a golf cart on it, you can walk on it, you can, I guess you could even skateboard on it if you chose to do so. Segways are an up-and-coming thing in the villages. There's a Segway club, and it's sort of interesting to see on the golf cart paths, you know, 5 or 6 Segways just scooting along, yeah, probably just about at 19.5 miles an hour, or thereabouts. Well, we just pulled off the cart path here on the way to Bridgeport, and it looks like we have the Miona Preserve over here. Way over on the other side by the golf cart, another fence, a bunch of people. Yeah, just open marshland, all preserved, never to be developed. There's an awful lot of land in the villages that is never going to be developed. So really pretty. Well, we'll continue off and see if we can find a way to Bridgeport Recreation Center. Now, we're in the village of Bridgeport. Now we have the Bridgeport Recreation Center. We have arrived. Yeah, one of the many recreation centers around the villages. Well, stop here and walk up into the Recreation Center and find the Science and Technology event going on. Well, nice little parking spot here. We'll walk up to the Rec Center and see what this one's all about. Have not been in here before. So they all have a little bit different theme, and they were all just beautiful. Nice pool over here. Yeah, this is the place. Science and Technology meeting room. Well, we'll go in and see what it's all about. Well, we just left our class. Learned a lot about the history of the transistor, electronics. Cruising around the parking lot of the Bridgeport Recreation Center. Yeah, typical. Pool, meeting rooms, nice center. There it is again. Let's see, what are the chances of us making it home with not too many U-turns? We'll find out. Looks like we're in Palmer Way and Buena Vista. Now we're headed back south on Buena Vista Blvd. Ah, beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cold, sort of like Goldilocks, just right. Through Lake Miona Rec Center area. We're still looking for the Lake Miona, and apparently you can't get there from here. That's the Heron Golf Course. And other than actually playing golf, which you may be able to see it, so I guess I'll have to have our chief scout and golfing buddy Teresa go out there and see where it is. But you can get to Lake Miona, I know, from cars off of 472, but from golf cart, it doesn't look like it's too likely. Well, we'll have to take a tour by car at little more than 19.5 miles an hour. Well, we're almost back home after our little outing to the Bridgeport Recreation Center. Yeah, it's a good little seminar on transistors. Let's see, before we head home, I guess we have to stop by the mailboxes and see what we got in here. Well, we got some good junk mail. Well, it isn't a good junk mail, but junk mail. down to 2 carts at the pool this afternoon. All right. Yeah, I was gonna go, but there's sort of like a big truck with a trailer. Yeah, he's much bigger than me. I'll wait. Landscapers, zillions of them around. Well, back from another adventure. Yep, another fun trip, another outing in the villages.